Why in the hell did depression choose me? Why did I yell bingo with anxiety? Why did I hit the trauma lottery? With billions of people on this planet, how did bipolar track me down like it had my home address? What the hell is up, my people who belong on the funny farm and the ones harvesting the beautiful chaos of mental health gifts? I'm Tom Ryan, the man voted most likely to be crazy in 1977 at St. Joseph's Mental Institution and the creator of Nobody's Normal, where everything I build is designed to help you kick ass with anxiety, trauma, bipolar, and depression. Let's give a big hell yeah to YouTube for giving crazy people like me a place to dance. If you haven't watched the Nobody's Normal long form intro video yet, step up your game. It's linked below or on nobodysnormal.org homepage. Now, let's go deeper. Humans lie. We hide. We deny. We pretend we're fine while our insides collapse like a cheap lawn chair in a thunderstorm. On this planet, telling the truth about your depression or any messy mental health has consequences. People pull away. People judge. People get uncomfortable. People say, "You're so strong," because they don't know what the hell else to say. So we become frauds, actors in our own lives, experts at hiding the very thing that's killing us. But here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Depression is a monster, and monsters don't waste their time on the weak. Depression isn't a sad cloud. It's not a bad mood. It's not feeling off. Depression is a creature with teeth, a shadow with a pulse, a storm that doesn't pass. It parks itself over our house and dares you to come outside. It doesn't knock, it breaks in. It doesn't whisper, it growls. It doesn't ask permission, it takes over the whole damn forest. Depression doesn't want the fragile, it wants the strong. The ones who carry too much, who feel too deeply, love too hard, and frickin' refuse to quit. The ones who survive storms other people couldn't even stand in. If depression chose you, it's because you're built from different material. You're not weak. You're nutrient dense. You're the emotional equivalent of a 5-course meal. Depression wants you because you have depth, complexity, and power. Weak people don't attract depression. Strong people do. Depression is the apex predator of emotions. It doesn't stalk the herd, it stalks the leaders. The ones who can take a hit and keep walking. The ones who rebuild themselves from ash and rubble. And here's the part depression hates. You can learn from it. You can walk with it. You can turn towards it instead of running. You can use it to understand your patterns, your pain, and your power. Depression is a monster, yes, but it's also a map. A brutal, honest, unforgiving map that shows you where you're wounded, where you're strong, and where you're still alive. And once you understand that, once you stop hiding, once you stop lying to yourself, once you stop pretending I'm fine, depression loses its grip. Not all at once, but enough to fricking breathe again. Enough for you to stand again. Enough for you to help someone else stand, because that's the secret. Helping another person with depression gives you power depression can't steal. You become the guide you never had. You become the voice you needed. You become the proof that surviving is possible. Depression didn't choose you because you're weak. It chose you because you're strong. And now you get to choose to do. You get to choose what you do with it. Crazy people, please listen to me. No one is coming to save us, not to see us, not to hear us, not to sit in the dark with us. People love to talk about support, but words without action are like bald tires in a snowstorm. They look fine until you actually need some traction. We don't need to fix ourselves. You've heard me say this 100 times. We're not broken, but we do need to see who we really are. And part of seeing who we are is letting go of who we think we're supposed to be. Letting go isn't quitting. It isn't giving up. It's dropping the fight against what is. It's releasing the need for life to match the script in your head. It's unclenching your fists long enough to realize the world isn't trying to steal anything from you. You're just exhausted from gripping everything so damn hard. We spend so much of our life gripping the steering wheel, convinced we can control the road. But letting go isn't losing control. It's losing the illusion that you ever had control in the first place. And that release, you find breath, a crack of light, a moment of peace. Depression tries to convince you to hold on tighter to your fear, to your shame, to those expectations, to your old stories. But letting go is rebellion. Letting go is strength. Letting go is saying, I'm done fighting reality. I'm choosing truth over control. So let one thing go today. One should, one expectation. Write it down, then rip it up and drop the script. Let life be what it is, not what you demand it to be. And that's how we rebuild ourselves. Not with perfection, with persistence, with honesty, with letting go of the weight that was never ours to carry. Please, join the Nobody's Normal community. It's full of cool, flawed, imperfect, kind, and crazy people. This is where the deep work happens. This is where you stop hiding and start living. Inside the Nobody's Normal community, we're creating life-changing discoveries. And we're hiding, we're isolating, we're lying. But never forget, we're also kicking ass and keeping the normal people the hell out of our world. We recommend you do the same. Inside my videos, you've maybe come to understand that I rarely give tips because tips are temporary and I don't do temporary. Inside Nobody's Normal, we take off the gloves, get muddy, and get real. Share your story. You matter. There's a link to the Nobody's community in the description or on nobodysnormal.org. We'd love to have that unique you in here. The room is full of people who've lived through every flavor of human chaos. And yes, we're all crazy in here. You're going to feel right at home. Our time together, it's never about being right or wrong. It's about emotion, perspective, and action. It's about telling the truth even when it's uncomfortable. It's about letting go of the lies we tell ourselves just to survive. And never ever forget, I struggle every day. My depression, anxiety, bipolar, daily flashbacks, and trauma are a raging forest fire. I'm not trying to extinguish it. I like the heat. I'm just trying to keep it at a temperature I can live with. You're listening to someone who's still in the fight. Every time we're together, I do my best to remind you, I don't have all the answers. I'm not ahead of you. I'm beside you. There's no place I'd rather be except maybe in a dark alley fighting and befriending our monsters. Till next time, I'm Tom Ryan, making crazy look easy. And we all know the normal people, yeah, they secretly want to be just like us.